Could ancient Stoic principles be the key to understanding what not to do in modern relationships with women? Today, we dive into the ancient yet ever-relevant philosophy of Stoicism. Originating from the bustling markets and quiet libraries of ancient Greece and Rome, Stoicism teaches us how to lead a life of virtue and rationality, no matter the circumstances. In our fast-paced world, these timeless teachings can guide us in fostering stronger and healthier relationships. But how exactly? Well, by helping us recognize and avoid common pitfalls. Stay with us as we explore 9 crucial mistakes that men should avoid in their interactions with women, ensuring relationships built on respect and understanding. Mistake number 1. Impulse reactivity. Stoicism teaches the virtue of self-control and the importance of managing our impulses. In the Stoic view, every reaction should be considered and measured, not just for our peace of mind, but for the health of our relationships. Imagine this. You receive a text that seems critical or upsetting. The instinct might be to respond immediately, fueled by emotion. But here's where Stoicism steps in. The Stoics would advise us to pause, reflect, and allow rational thought to guide our actions. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "Pause and consider the consequences of your actions." This pause is crucial. By not reacting impulsively, you avoid escalating the situation. Instead, you provide space for understanding and potentially a more positive outcome. So, next time you're tempted to respond hastily, remember, pause, reflect, and respond with intention. Your relationships will thank you for it. Moving on to mistake number 2, failing to listen actively. Stoicism isn't just about controlling our actions. It's equally about being mindful and present in our interactions. The Stoics valued the art of listening as a form of respect and a way to gain true understanding. Consider the situation. You're in a discussion, and before she can finish her thoughts, you jump in. It might seem trivial, but it's a significant error in communication. Interrupting someone not only disrupts the flow of conversation, but also sends a message that your thoughts are more important. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic thinkers, famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This isn't just about being quiet. It's about actively engaging with what the other person is saying. Active listening involves making eye contact, nodding, and responding appropriately, showing that you value the speaker's words. It's about creating a space where both parties feel heard and valued. So next time you find yourself ready to speak, pause and remember the Stoic practice of listening. It can transform simple exchanges into meaningful conversations and deepen your relationships. Mistake number 3, dishonesty. Stoicism places a high value on living with truth and integrity. The Stoics believed that honesty isn't just a moral duty, but a foundation for trust and respect in any relationship. Let's consider a common scenario. You tell a small lie or omit part of the truth to avoid conflict or gain an advantage. It seems harmless, but even minor dishonesties can accumulate, undermining trust. Seneca, a Roman Stoic, taught that falsehoods are like weeds that spoil the garden of a relationship. They might grow unnoticed at first, but eventually, they can overtake the space meant for honesty and trust. The consequences of dishonesty are often not immediate but gradual. As trust erodes, so does the foundation of the relationship. Partners may become suspicious, communication breaks down, and intimacy suffers. Therefore, embrace truthfulness. Speak with sincerity and act with integrity. This commitment to honesty not only aligns with Stoic virtues, but builds stronger, more resilient relationships. Mistake number 4. Lack of boundaries. In Stoicism, respect for personal boundaries is paramount. The philosophy teaches that while we cannot control others, we can control our reactions and respect the personal space and decisions of those around us. Imagine this: your partner has plans that don't involve you. A lack of boundaries might tempt one to insist on inclusion or to guilt them into changing their plans. This is where Stoic principles come into play. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius emphasize the importance of respecting others' autonomy as much as we value our own. He believed that personal freedom was essential to inner peace and harmony in relationships. By respecting boundaries, you affirm your partner's right to individuality and personal growth, which are critical for a healthy relationship. It's about understanding that love does not mean possession or unrestricted access, but a mutual respect for individuality and personal space. So, encourage and respect boundaries. This doesn't create distance, but rather builds a foundation of trust and respect that brings you closer in a more meaningful way. Remember, true connection in any relationship is built on the bedrock of mutual respect for personal freedom. Mistake number 5. Trying to solve her problems. Stoicism teaches the importance of self-reliance and the empowerment of others to solve their own challenges. The philosophy encourages us to support others in finding their own answers, rather than hastily providing solutions. Consider this common situation. She shares a problem she's encountering, perhaps looking for a listening ear or simply to vent, and instead of listening, you jump in with solutions. It might seem helpful, but it can feel dismissive of her ability to handle her own issues. Stoic thinkers like Epictetus would argue that offering support by encouraging reflection and asking guiding questions can be more beneficial than offering solutions. This approach respects her intelligence and her capability to handle her life's challenges. By focusing on being supportive rather than solution-driven, you foster a relationship based on respect and trust. This also helps in cultivating an environment where both partners feel empowered and valued for their own insights and capabilities. So next time someone shares a problem, resist the urge to fix it. Instead, offer your presence, your attention, and your encouragement. This helps them to strengthen their own problem-solving skills and assures them that they are supported and respected. Mistake number 6. Neglecting personal growth. Stoicism is not just about understanding the external world, but also about committing to personal development. The philosophy teaches that continual self-improvement is essential not only for individual well-being, but also for the health of our relationships. Imagine a relationship where one person always prioritizes the other's needs and ambitions, while putting their own on hold. This might seem noble, but over time, it can lead to resentment and a feeling of personal stagnation. Stoics like Seneca believed that personal growth and mutual support are not mutually exclusive, but are intertwined. He wrote that as we work on ourselves, we become better partners, friends, and community members. Our own growth enhances our capacity to contribute positively to the lives of those around us. By fostering your own interests and pursuing personal achievements, you maintain your sense of identity and self-worth, which is vital for a healthy and balanced relationship. This doesn't mean you care less about your partner, but that you are also giving yourself the attention you deserve. So, ensure that you don't neglect your personal growth. Embrace opportunities for self-improvement and encourage your partner to do the same. This shared journey towards becoming better individuals can bring you closer and make your relationship more fulfilling. Mistake number 7. Lack of empathy. Stoicism is often misunderstood as a philosophy that suppresses emotion, but in truth, it advocates for understanding and managing emotions wisely. Stoics strive to comprehend the perspectives of others, recognizing that empathy is a bridge to deeper connections. Consider this scenario. She expresses feelings of being overwhelmed, and instead of trying to understand her emotional experience, there is a quick dismissal or an attempt to fix things with practical advice. This response can feel invalidating and lead to a sense of isolation. Marcus Aurelius, a proponent of Stoic thought, emphasized the importance of striving to understand the inner lives of others. He advocated for putting ourselves in the shoes of another, to see the world as they do and respond with sensitivity and support. Empathy in action involves listening deeply, validating feelings, and asking thoughtful questions that show genuine interest and care. It's about more than just hearing words. It's about connecting with the emotions behind them. So, nurture empathy in your relationships. Make a conscious effort to understand and respond to the emotional needs of others. This not only aligns with Stoic values, but enriches your connections, creating a supportive and understanding environment. Mistake number 8. Possessiveness. Stoicism teaches the value of personal freedom and the importance of respecting each individual's autonomy. The philosophy views possessiveness and controlling behavior as contrary to the Stoic ideal of respecting others' independence. Imagine a situation where one partner tries to control who the other can see, what they can do, or even what they should think. This kind of behavior not only stifles personal freedom, but also creates an atmosphere of mistrust and dependency, which is the antithesis of the healthy, supportive relationship envisioned by Stoicism. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, argued that true freedom comes from within and that we should not seek to control others, but rather to understand and support them. He believed that each person should be free to pursue their own path, as long as it does not harm others. Possessiveness can lead to a cycle of resentment and conflict. When each person respects the other's space and supports their independence, the relationship is more likely to flourish, built on mutual trust and respect. So, challenge possessive impulses. Embrace the Stoic respect for individual autonomy and encourage a relationship dynamic that is free from control and rich in mutual respect and understanding. Mistake number 9. Ignoring shared interests. Stoicism not only teaches self-improvement and individual integrity, but also the importance of community and shared virtues. In relationships, this translates into the pursuit of common interests and activities that foster deeper bonds and mutual growth. Consider this common oversight. Both partners have their separate hobbies and interests, which is healthy, but they rarely take time to engage in activities together. This lack of shared pursuits can lead to a gradual disconnection, where partners live parallel lives rather than a unified life. Stoic philosophers like Seneca emphasized the value of shared human experiences and the virtues that can be cultivated through them. He advocated for not just coexisting, but actively participating in each other's lives, finding common ground that enriches the relationship. Nurturing shared interests doesn't mean giving up individual passions. Rather, it's about creating a space where both can explore and enjoy activities together, thereby strengthening their bond. This shared time can be a powerful source of connection and understanding. So, make it a point to discover and cultivate shared interests. This pursuit not only aligns with Stoic values, but also brings joy, harmony, and a deeper connection to your relationship. Today, we've explored 9 critical mistakes men should avoid in their interactions with women, guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Let's quickly recap. Avoid impulse reactivity, practice active listening, uphold honesty, respect boundaries, empower rather than solve, focus on personal growth, practice empathy, steer clear of possessiveness, and nurture shared interests. These points are anchored in the Stoic ideals of wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. By applying these virtues, we can foster healthier and more fulfilling relationships that are not only loving but deeply respectful and enriching. I encourage you to reflect on these principles in your own relationships. Think about how you can integrate Stoic wisdom into your daily interactions. If you found these insights valuable, consider subscribing for more content like this. We have a journey ahead, exploring life through the lens of Stoicism. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming content. We have more fascinating explorations of Stoicism on the way, including how Stoicism can help us manage stress and the Stoic path to personal happiness. Join us as we uncover the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Thank you for watching, and remember, live wisely and live well. Until next time.